Hello, my karmically connected friend. Right now, in this very moment, I invite you to temporarily set aside all the worries of the outside world. Gently place one hand over your heart, or relax both hands on your knees. Slowly close your eyes and take a deep breath. Do you hear anything? There is a silent dialogue happening inside you every day, but we are often too busy to listen. The aches and pains of fatigue, the constant tension, or the buried emotions. These are not punishments. These are urgent messages from the soul trying to tell you, please come back here to me. The Buddha once taught, whoever understands their own breath understands life. True healing never comes from an external pill or a miracle. It comes from an inner awakening, from the ability to reconnect with the root energy source that is already within you. Today, we will together discover 5 ancient healing keys that Zen masters have practiced for thousands of years to restore balance to the body and mind. And especially, at the end of this journey, I will share with you a sacred ritual before sleep, a secret to help you completely cleanse emotional burdens to be reborn the next morning. Relax your entire body and let the healing begin. Key 1. Mindful breath and golden light. My dear friend, we often search for remedies everywhere, yet we forget that we possess the most powerful tool right beneath our nostrils. That is the breath. The breath is not merely a biological activity to sustain life. In the wisdom of the enlightened ones, the breath is the sole bridge connecting the body and the mind, the thread linking the visible world of the physical body and the invisible world of the spirit. When your mind wanders in the anxieties of the past or the future, the breath is the only anchor keeping you tied to reality, where life is truly taking place. There is an ancient saying, whoever masters their breath masters their mind, and whoever masters their mind masters their life. When you breathe unconsciously, you are merely exchanging air. But when you bring attention, mindfulness, to the breath, you are performing a miracle. You are inhaling awareness. You are telling your body, I am here, I am listening, and I am taking care of you. Right now, let the breath become your physician. We will practice a cleansing breathing technique combined with visualization of light. Remember, every inhale is you receiving new life, clarity, and every exhale is an opportunity to release burdens that have been stagnant for too long. Now, adjust your sitting posture so that your spine is straight, but your entire body is completely relaxed. Don't strain yourself. Let your body soften like water. We will breathe to the rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale very slowly for 6 seconds. Let's begin. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Visualize a stream of brilliant and pure golden light from the universe entering through the crown of your head and your nostrils. Hold. 1, 2. Allow that light to spread, illuminating the space within you. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wicks. Imagine all the dust, fatigue, and anxiety escaping with your breath, dissolving into nothingness. Once again, inhale. Receive the warm golden energy. See this stream of light flowing down your forehead, smoothing out the lines of worry, flowing down your neck and shoulders, softening the tense muscle knots. Hold. Feel the light healing every cell. Exhale. Let go of all the burdens on your shoulders, the unnamed responsibilities. Let them drift away. Continue to maintain this rhythm at your own pace. Visualize the stream of golden light continuing to go deeper. It floods your chest, embracing the fluttering heart. It flows down to your abdomen, soothing suppressed emotions. It travels down your legs, past your knees, and exits through the soles of your feet. With every inhale, quietly affirm, I welcome clarity and peace. With every exhale, quietly affirm, I release pain, fear, and regrets. Observe, is there any spot on your body that feels painful or blocked? Use your intention to guide that golden light to focus there. Imagine the warm light enveloping that area of pain, melting the blockage just like sunlight melts an iceberg. Don't rush. Just you, your breath, and this light. You are not just breathing air. You are breathing the healing energy of the universe. With every mindful breath, your inner space is expanding, becoming open and free. The dark clouds of the mind are gradually dissipating, giving way to the clear sky of stillness. Enjoy this feeling of purification for a few more breaths before we move on to the second key. Key 2. Inner silence meditation. Now that the body has been bathed in light and the breath has become gentle, it is time for us to step into another sacred space where all the deepest healing will take place. That is inner silence. My dear friend, we often complain that the outside world is too noisy, too stressful, which exhausts us. But try to reflect. Car horns, people talking, or machine noises are just physical sounds. The real noise, the kind that depletes us, does not reside outside. It is living right within our own minds. It is the nagging voice of worries about tomorrow, the torment about the past, or the endless judgments. When the mind is still chaotic like a bustling market, the soul, the wisest part within you, will not have a chance to speak. And from there, we lose connection with ourselves. Now I invite you to let go of all effort. You don't need to breathe to the 4-7-8 rhythm anymore, nor do you need to try to visualize any light. Just sit there, or lie down, in complete comfort. Let your breath come and go naturally as it is. Your only task right now is to be present. In the first few minutes when you try to be silent, your mind may resist. Streams of thoughts will rush in like a waterfall, unfinished tasks, irritations from the morning, or invisible fears. This is completely normal. Do not be afraid, and absolutely do not fight them. Don't try to force your mind to be empty. The more you try to chase thoughts away, the more they will cling to you. Imagine your mind right now is like a vast ocean. Those thoughts and anxious emotions are merely waves oscillating on the surface. The waves can be big, small, or noisy, but beneath those waves, in the deep layers of the ocean, the water is always silent and peaceful. You are not the waves on the surface. You are the deep ocean underneath. Allow the waves to naturally crash ashore and dissolve. Or see your mind as a blue sky. Thoughts are just clouds drifting across. The clouds can be pitch black or fluffy white. The sky's job is to inclusively contain everything, but hold on to none of the clouds. Observe your thoughts. Ah, a worry is coming. Then watch it drift away. Ah, it is passing now. Do not chase after it. Do not cling to it. Do not judge it. If at any moment, a strong thought current pulls you away from reality, making you engrossed in its story, then gently recognize it. Do not blame yourself. Smile compassionately and gently bring your attention back to the breath. Every time you notice you are distracted and return, that is an instance where you are cultivating the power of awareness. The silence we are aiming for is not a soulless emptiness. On the contrary, it is the most complete and abundant state. It is the state of wholeness. The root of healing does not lie in solving all your problems, but in finding your own integrity right amidst the chaos. In this bright and silent space, your body will automatically find its natural rhythm. The nervous system rests, and energy is balanced. When the mind is at peace, the body will be at peace, and when the noise in your head subsides, that is when your soul truly gets to breathe. Enjoy this feeling of sitting still and doing nothing, because this is the most luxurious gift you can give yourself. Key 3. The spiritual dimension. The body is the temple. Light is the medicine. My dear friend, now that the mind has calmed like a flat lake surface, let us together step into the most sacred dimension of healing. We often blame our bodies when they are sick, tired, or aging. We view the body as a burden. But through the eyes of wisdom, your body is a sacred temple. It is the dwelling place of life, the site where the energy of the universe is breathing with you in every moment. Healing is not repairing a broken machine, but restoring the sanctity of that temple. Right now, maintain that comfortable posture and use the power of visualization. Imagine above your head is the vast, infinite sky. From that sky, a stream of golden light, the light of wisdom and compassion, is slowly pouring down into the crown of your head. Feel this warm light stream beginning to flow inside. It floods through your forehead, smoothing out the wrinkles of contemplation. It flows down to your eyes, easing the strain. It flows down to your throat, releasing unspoken words. It floods into your chest, your heart, down to your abdomen, travels through your legs, and reaches the very soles of your feet. Your entire body is now being bathed in this stream of pure light. Now combine this with your breath. When you inhale, visualize the light becoming brighter, more vibrant, penetrating every cell, illuminating every darkest corner within the body. When you exhale, visualize the light carrying out gray smoke of fear, sadness, fatigue, and heavy thoughts as it exits. Wherever the light goes, the blockage dissolves. It melts away the emotional knots in the soul. It soothes the aching areas in the body. It is purifying your energy field, restoring your original purity from the time you were born, a state that has never been contaminated by suffering. Feel the aura around you expanding, becoming radiant and harmonious. You are protected in absolute peace. And please deeply remember this message. Light is not something you need to seek outside, nor ask anyone to bestow upon you. Light originates from you. You are not a beggar looking for light. You are the light on a journey to remember who you are. When you become aware of this sacredness, all sickness and afflictions will gradually retreat, giving way to a powerful resurgence of life. Key 4. Mindful touch. My dear friend, from the world of invisible light, I now invite you to return to the most genuine sensation of touch. In ancient healing traditions and Eastern spirituality, the hands are not merely tools for grasping or working. The hands are considered the extension of the heart. They are the most direct and powerful channel for transmitting the energy of love that humans possess. Right now, gently bring your right hand to rest on your chest, where your heart is beating, and place your left hand over the back of your right hand. If you feel a need for comfort in the abdominal area, where anxiety and emotions often accumulate, you can also place both hands on your stomach. Close your eyes and feel. Do you notice the warmth from your palms spreading into your chest? Can you feel the silent but persistent beat resonating beneath your fingers? That is the rhythm of life. Even if you sometimes neglect yourself, even if you sometimes dislike this body because of illness or appearance, that heart has never stopped beating for you, not even for a second. Now combine this with the breath for a deeper connection. Inhale very slowly. Feel your chest gently rising, touching your palms. Exhale very softly. Feel your chest sinking, as if your heart is nestling into your palms to find solace. In this moment of touch, please do not try to do anything. Don't try to heal. Don't try to change the emotion. And don't judge whether your heartbeat is fast or slow. Just be present. Use your hands to send a wordless message to your body. I am here. I am listening to you. I love you. This is a profoundly moving silent dialogue between the mind and the heart. Many of us treat the body as an enemy when it is in pain or feel ashamed of it. But mindful touch is when we lay down our weapons to make peace. This body is not a spiritual obstacle, but the only home for your soul to reside and learn the lesson of love. You don't need to be a great healer to soothe pain. Your complete presence is the strongest medicine. When you touch yourself with compassion and gentleness, you are touching eternity. Traumatic memories deeply embedded in your cells will be soothed and melted by the warmth of your hands. Keep your hands there for a little longer, breathing with your heart, and feel the absolute safety encompassing you. You are loved by your own self. Key 5. The art of letting go. My dear friend, we often mistakenly believe that healing means having to make an effort to do something more, taking more medicine, doing more exercises, or learning more knowledge. But sometimes, true healing is subtraction. It is reducing, putting down, and relaxing. The Buddha taught that the source of suffering does not lie in the pain itself, but in our attachment to that pain. Suppressed emotions, repetitive thoughts about the past, old traumas, they are like invisible stones that you constantly put into your backpack and carry on your shoulders day after day, month after month. You go to sleep with them, and you wake up with them. How can this body feel light? How can this soul be at ease when the shoulders are overloaded? Let me tell you a small Zen parable. Two monks were crossing a swiftly flowing river. They met a young woman who was afraid to cross. The elder monk, Su Huan, did not hesitate to carry the woman on his back to the other side, set her down, and continued their journey. The younger monk, Su De, followed behind, feeling agitated and uncomfortable inside. After walking a very long distance, the younger monk could no longer hold back and criticized the elder. How can you, as a man of the cloth, carry a woman? That is against the precepts. The elder monk smiled and replied, I put that girl down by the riverbank a long time ago. Why are you still carrying her in your mind until now? You see, the event had ended, but our mind continues to carry it for miles of life's journey. Letting go is not forgetting, nor is it giving up responsibility. Letting go is an act of trust and freedom. It is when you accept to put the girl down by the riverbank so your shoulders can be lightened for you to walk on. To turn this philosophy into practical healing, I invite you to perform this small ritual every night, right before you drift off to sleep. This is the golden time to reprogram your consciousness. Lie down in bed. Place your hand over your heart once again. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Quickly review what happened during the day. The joys, the sorrows, the things that were incomplete. And then whisper this affirmation to yourself. Everything I have experienced today, I now return to the universe with all my love. Imagine your life is like a flowing river. When you let go, you are like a leaf surrendering to float along that cool, fresh water. You don't need to swim upstream. You don't need to strain against the rocks. You just need to relax and trust that the river will carry you back to the peaceful ocean. When you dare to let go of the past, let go of control, that is when your body receives a safety signal to begin its most powerful regeneration process during sleep. Only when the mind is light can the body be at peace. Return today to the past, so that tomorrow you can wake up as a completely new person, pristine and whole. My dear friend, before we step into the final cleansing ritual, I want you to dedicate a silent moment to honor your most loyal, yet often most forgotten companion. This body. In the rush of life, sometimes we inadvertently turn the body into an enemy. When illness visits, when aches and pains appear, or when the body ages and slows down, we often develop feelings of disgust, frustration, or fear. We feel as if the body is betraying our will. But please change your perspective right now. Your body is not the enemy. The body is the elder teacher, the silent master that contains the most ancient wisdom of the universe. Look back and see. This body has silently carried you through how many ups and downs, how many joys and sorrows of human life. It holds the most detailed map of your life. Every scar, every wrinkle, every ache is not a punishment. They are communication signals, the soul's own language. When the body speaks through pain or fatigue, it does not intend to harm you. It is merely sending an urgent invitation. Master, please slow down. Please come back home. Something inside is out of balance, and I need your attention, your love. Every persistent heartbeat in your chest is a reminder of the mysterious life. Every incoming and outgoing breath is a constant connection to the great life force. You don't need to use your will to force your heart to beat or your lungs to breathe. There is a great wisdom, a stream of life energy, prana chi, that is automatically operating all those things. A perfect self-healing mechanism is already present within you. Look, when your hand is cut, you don't need to command the cells what to do. They instinctively know how to connect and mend. The energy within you knows the exact path to healing. The only thing it needs from you right now is not anxiety, not force or fighting, but listening and companionship. Lay down your weapons and end the Cold War with your own body. Relax your resistance. Whisper to your body an affirmation of trust. I trust you. I believe in the wisdom within you. I know you are doing the very best you can to protect and sustain life for me. When you stop fighting your body, a miracle will occur. The tension vanishes. The wall of separation collapses. Your awareness will brighten. Your heart will open. And your soul will remember its true power. You and your body are no longer two separate entities, but are merged into one unified, steadfast, and peaceful whole. With the mindset of absolute trust and surrender, we are fully ready to step into the final sacred ritual before sleep. A ritual that helps you wash away all worries to be reborn. My dear friend, now is the time for us to fulfill the promise from the beginning of the video. a sacred ritual to help you completely cleanse your consciousness before sinking into sleep. This is not superstition, but a method that applies the focusing of intention onto matter, based on the principle that Wushu has the ability to store and transform energy. Tonight, before going to bed, prepare a glass of clear, pure water for yourself. Choose the cleanest glass tumbler you have. Hold the glass of water with both hands. Feel the coolness of the glass against your palms. Be conscious that you are not just holding a glass of water, but nurturing a piece of life, one of the purest elements of the universe. Now, close your eyes. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly 3 times. With every inhale, imagine you are inviting the peace and stillness of the water into your soul. With every exhale, entrust to that glass of water all the worries, the turbulent thoughts, and the burdens you have carried all day long. In Buddhism, this is the practice of letting go. See all afflictions as being like water. They are impermanent. They come and go, and they do not belong to you. Don't keep them in your mind. Send them into the water. Then, whisper or silently affirm this intention. May this water absorb all the energy that I no longer need. May my body and mind be purified, so that when I wake up tomorrow morning, I am reborn, fresh, free, and peaceful. Take a small sip with gratitude, feeling the coolness spread through your body. Place the remaining water right next to your bed, on a nightstand or the floor. Let that glass of water act as a vessel of light, silently absorbing the turbidity and negative energy around you throughout your sleep. And the next morning, as soon as you wake up, the first thing you do is take that glass of water outside. Do not pour it down a mindless drain. Pour it into a potted plant, or pour it directly onto the soil. Watch the water permeate the Mother Earth. Imagine that the compassionate Mother Earth is accepting your old worries and transforming them into nutrients for the plant. Night is when the old ego dies along with the attachments of the past, and dawn is when you are reborn with an empty, pristine soul. This ritual is the perfect conclusion to your day, helping you sever the link with past suffering so you can truly rest in serenity. Try practicing it tonight and feel the miraculous lightness it brings. My dear friend, we have now completed the journey of awakening the physician within us. Please remember that healing has never been a fierce battle to eliminate pain. Healing is the wise surrender to the natural flow of life. It is not running away from the darkness, but clearing the path for the energy flow to resume. The 5 keys we have just explored: mindful breath, inner silence, divine light, loving touch, and the art of letting go, though 5 different paths, all lead to one sole destination. It is you. There is one truth I want you to carry into your sleep tonight. Nothing in you is broken. There are only parts of your soul that have temporarily forgotten their own light, and they are waiting for you to open your arms and embrace them. You do not need to seek a miracle anywhere far away. You are your own most wondrous healing medicine. Of the 5 techniques above, which one resonated most deeply with your heart? Please share it in the comments section below so we can amplify this energy together. If this message has touched your heart and brought you relief, I sincerely invite you to hit the subscribe button to continue walking with me on the path of wisdom, where we do not avoid suffering, but learn how to listen to it and transform it into wisdom and peace. May you have a sound sleep and a glorious rebirth tomorrow. Goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.